Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Astral Create series. I am your host with the most, HayuTheGhost, and if you see behind me, we have the Gravelnator working. Well, it's actually done working. It's filled up this entire vault next to me. And so today, we're going to basically just copy the whole thing and put it right behind me, if I can get over there, right behind me, right here, but it's going to be making sand. So it's going to request the gravel, and the gravel is going to turn into sand, and it is going to be glorious. But essentially, it's just going to be copying it, which we'll probably just do off camera because it's not real hard. I just need to basically, like I said, copy this over here, essentially making everything call the gravel instead of the cobblestone, which should be easy enough, as well as finding or getting rid of the excess flint and few clay balls that come from it. I could try and utilize the clay balls, but it'll just be easier to make a clay ball machine later on. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've also been doing a little bit of work decorating off camera. So hopefully this place looks a little bit more like a factory, like it's an old factory with a lot of old machines in it. Obviously we're going to have to fill in the rest of the areas here. It's going to be great, but I've also done a little bit more work since we've got a floor up above us now over here. Now, real quick, let me fly up top and I'll show you why I did what I did before I show you what I actually did. So, if you remember when I created the factory to begin with, I had this little bitty building just sort of jutting off right here. I always planned that to be the stairs going up to not only the roof, but also to the different floors. I thought about putting in an elevator, but I think stairs actually kind of make a little bit more sense here. Maybe I can put in an elevator somewhere else later, and so that's kind of what I did. I just sort of put in some stairs, and there we go. We're up on the second floor now, and I put in a little railing over here because this machine right here, the cobblestone machine, the generator, actually was a little too tall, and that's okay. I kind of figured it would be, and I always planned on sort of having this little railing here, so I imagine the workers just kind of coming over here and looking off and seeing the the cobblestone machine doing its thing with the guardrail, keeping everybody safe. So anywho, that's just a little bit of what I did off camera, and we'll continue to be out working on this as we progress through this factory. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and make ourselves a new machine. Now, this machine is essentially a carbon copy of this one. This one chucks out the gravel. Gravel goes up. It goes into the item elevator made via the crude storage units. And it passes along this belt, gets stuck on this block right here. It doesn't go anywhere, but gets sucked down through these smart chutes, which can drop 64 blocks, which is super duper helpful. Into the crushing wheels, and the crushing wheels grinds it up into sand, and out spits sand, flint, and clay balls. Now I don't want the flint or the clay balls from this particular machine, and so underneath here I have another chute that drops just the flint and the clay balls. So with that out of the way, we are basically set up to do everything else that we need to do in order to automate this entire stinking game. And the next thing I want to do is actually make an iron washing station, or essentially a gravel washing station, to make iron nuggets. Those iron nuggies, that's what we're going to do. So without further ado, let's go ahead and sort of just jump right into this. Now I've gathered up a few things that we need in order to make this, and to begin with, let's start off. We gotta make a belt, and the belt's gotta continue this belt this way. So let's go ahead and not there, maybe. I picked it up, yeah. Put it right here, and then we can throw a belt on here, and throw a belt on here, and tap the end of this belt with the rest of these belts until we can't go any further. That's as long as that belt can be. If we need to put another belt on here, we will. And most likely we will, but not right now. Right now, we are worried about making ourselves an iron farm. So let's see, make sure we give ourselves enough space. We'll start off. This is right here is where we're gonna have the iron come into. Let's see, where is? No, looking for. That's what I'm looking for. The crude storage units. And one more. There we go, just like that. Easy peasy. Now this should take items in from the front and output them from the, not the back, from the top. Go away. From the top. There we go. This one should input them from the bottom and output them from the top. I don't know if all those marks need to be check marked, but we're doing it anyways because that's how I know how to do it. Alright, so in from the bottom, out from the top. There we go. And the last one in line is in from the bottom, however, out from the back. Out from the back, just like we did the item elevators over there. Let's see. The chute. Where are you? That's not that one. There we go. And we'll put one right here. And this one should be facing outward as it's going to drop the pieces. This one will be facing here and it should be going in just like that. Now we need a piece of gravel. We'll do it like this. This should be our gravel containment unit. If I turn this backwards, it should, pop out a stack of gravel. We can just pick that right up and then turn this back around. And bada bing, bada boom. It is now filtered to only accept gravel, which is super duper useful, super helpful. Because if this was pulling in anything else but gravel, we might have some issues. So gravel comes down the line, goes in, goes up, gets dropped. And we do want it to drop. That's why I actually have it way up there. What are we going to drop it into? Well, let's start off by... Yeah, I think that's kind of what we want there. I think that's right. Let's see. Should drop here, get washed here, chute will go here. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a chute and not throw them in there like that, like a goofy goober. There we go. And we need some iron nuggets. We'll filter that in. That way, when the gravel gets dropped and it gets washed right on top of this, it'll only drop it further if it becomes an iron nugget, or when it becomes an iron nugget. If it becomes an iron nugget, for sure. Alright, now we want, I think, a couple spaces in between. So let's go ahead and grab some andesite casing. Alright. Alright, and alright. No, we want our cased fans now. We want to make sure we have plenty of room to wash this. And get rid of the casing here. However, we need to fill in these gaps. And I am quickly running out of glass. That is unfortunate. That's okay. We can go get more glass. Glass is easy to come by. Very easy to come by. Do I have any in there? No, I do not have any in there. We'll head back up top, grab a little bit more glass. Ah! Don't shoot! What in the world? I was like, is there a creeper out my house? Oh, there's creepers on top of my house! What in the world? I gotta be careful. I gotta make that thing spawn proof is what I need to do. Let's see, glass. Yes, we got more glass. Of course we do. Oh, that was a quick trip. Did the creeper despawn? I hope. Skeleton didn't. Rude. Skeleton should be explodifying. Stop shooting at me. Alright. Let's go ahead and actually get this one readied up. We've got enough signs. Very good. Sign goes here. Caution water. There we go. And bada bing, bada boom. Next. I think I did that wrong. That needs to be free. Haha. Yeah, let's just go ahead and make sure that we get it all in there. Okay. Oak sign. And again, caution. Wet. There we go. Finally, we can, let's put this sign on here now. What are we going to say? Caution, dihydrogen monoxide. Dihydrogen, no, I spelled that wrong, didn't I? Dihydrogen, there we go. Dihydrogen monoxide. Dangerous, dangerous stuff, that dihydrogen monoxide. Causes many deaths every year. And in case you were wondering, that's water. Alright, so to begin with, let's go ahead and jump up here real quick. Grab ourselves our water bucket and fill this one up. Then we can pop that last one on there. And I believe we are just about ready. I mean, this is basically almost done, with the exception of we need to put a redstone link on here to shut off the production of more iron, and the redstone link on, which one should we do? I want to do it on that one, but I also don't want to, like, sitting right on top of the thing here. Yeah, I guess we can put it right here, and that'll fill up. When that's empty, this will call for more. Yep, that'll do. That'll be what we do. That's how we're going to do it. So let's go ahead and actually get those. Well, get this one on, I suppose. Yep, that one can go there. We also need another. How do I want to do this one? You know what? We're going to do it just like this. I kind of want to hook this up before I figure out which way I want to store it. This is sort of really round, and I don't like the shape of it, but it will work. It should work at any rate. So let's go ahead and start working on getting things hooked up. Alright, to begin with, we need this guy to be turning. Huh. We could, but that's going to turn it the wrong way. Yeah. The way it looks. I didn't mean to do that. Ah. Alright, well, you can fix that. Which way is that spinning? I can't tell. No, that's spinning the wrong way as well. We could just get a gear shift and spin it the other way. That's going to take too much time. So we're going to go this way and like this. There we go. Flying on down the road. Alright, that's hooked up. Good deal. Now we can get the rest of this hooked up. How do we want to do that? Mayhaps? Probably going to need more of these than just that, but we'll start off. Vertical gearbox, shaft. See which way this wind is blowing. That is blowing the wrong way. So we reverse it. There we go. While we're here, might as well do that. How do we want to do the rest of them, though? Would have preferred go. How big do we want to make this? That's the question. I want to save room down here for sure. So I could just do something like this. And... oops. Hope that it's spinning the right direction. It is not spinning the right direction. Of course it's not spinning the right direction. Alright, well, that means we need to figure something else out. That's not going to work. Hook it up to this. Oh, I hate this. I hate using them like this. Oh, I hate it so much. What do I do? And realistically, I've got all of these shafts that are going around here as well. I mean, I could easily tap into those for sure. Like, I didn't even need to do that. But that isn't going to really help me right now, is it? Let's do a few more. So pick this one up. That blow in the right direction. It is not, which means we should be able to do that and make it blow the right direction. There we go. Now we're cooking with water. Anyways, Yeah, let's just bring it on around and see what we get here. That is not going the right direction. For sure. Okay. It really bothers me that I've done it this way, and I absolutely hate it. I'm sorry. I can't keep going that way. I can't keep that up. All right. I mean, we might have to do this, which is fine, I suppose. But I'm at least gonna do it like this. Not going the right direction. So we can just take that one out and do that like that. There we go. Now those are going the right direction. Alright, so same thing here. One here. Bop, bop. Bop. And just like that. That is going the wrong direction, I do believe. That's fixable though. We just need to go like this. There we go. Alright, let's make sure that we make this piece of trash machinery look somewhat better. I don't like that. I don't like the way that's hooked up. But it is what it is, and we now know what space we are working with. So, with that, we can go like this, and like this maybe? You know what? I can actually utilize this space. Let's see. Where did my item vault go? There they are. So we can go like... this? No, it's got to be a little further back out, doesn't it? Yep, it's got to be one more out. Ugh. Okay, well, at least it doesn't look like it's sitting on whatever now. Is this where we want it, though? We can probably call it from this side right here. It can go right out here. Okay. Yeah, we can definitely work with this. Alright, let's grab ourselves a belt. And then make it go a little further out. There we go. Now we need to grab brass funnel. There we go. That should bring in all the nuggies. We just need to make sure that this is going the correct direction. I'm guessing I'm going to need... Nope, I guess I only needed one. Interesting. There we go. There we go. Feeling good about it so far. Yeah, that should go straight into there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we need next... Where did... No. There they are, my redstone links. Oh, and I need... Oh, I have a gear shift. I didn't even know I had a gear shift. Not the redstone links. Where did... They're in here. Stockpile switch. Stockpile switch can go right here, I guess. So when this detects that this is full, this stockpile switch should turn that off up there. So we are going to need to get our little elevator back. andesite casing that I've been using as an elevator. And we could put the stockpile switch here. Flip that to a receiver. And we're going to need the iron nuggets. So when that detects that that is full, that will turn that off. Which means that this one also needs to be iron nugget. There we go. So far, so good. So that detects this is full, shuts that off, no more gets washed other than what was already in there. It'll continue filling up a little bit after that. Let's go ahead and move this up to 95% full, and this should go to 50%. So if this ever drops to 50%, it'll start making more. That should keep it relatively full. Alright, so that's going good. Alright, this one needs to call for right here. This one needs to call for gravel. So let's go ahead and put everything back. We do need to get ourselves some more gravel again, so turn this around, grab ourselves a stack, turn it back. Make sure this needs to be filtered to gravel. There we go. This needs to be set at, if I can reach it, gravel, empty, and then we invert this signal. And let's see if this is done, doing what we're doing. Yes, we're sending gravel down. Sweet. Once this fills up completely, yep, there we go. We're sending it further down. Nice, and it's ooh, and it's gonna wash it and turn it into iron nuggets. You can see them going already. There it goes. Nice. Now this should be filling up. But this will actually take a while for it to actually fill up. So this is gonna run for a good little while. But it will continue to. Oh no, don't! I gotta be careful not to go there. Ooh, okay, we'll throw those on there. Throw those on there as well. Got to be careful. All right. In fact, we can probably fix that problem if we get too close. We can do like that. And we can do like that, and we shouldn't collect any of that gravel. Oh man, I'm getting so much iron. Oh, I love it. Oh, this is going to alleviate so many problems. So much iron. All right. Well, we did it. We made ourselves an iron generator. So we have infinite iron now. Oh my gosh, have you seen the mini-map over there? We're like surrounded. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to light up this area or something. Good gravy giblets. That's a lot of creepers, a lot of zombies and everything. Anyways, excuse me. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, make sure you give it a like and a subscribe. And if you didn't, let me know why you didn't down in the comments. I would appreciate any feedback that you give. So, until next time, happy mining and happy crafting. We will see you guys later.